And President Uhuru Kenyatta failed to meet the two-thirds gender rule in forming his cabinet. Gender equality activists are asking the president to increase the number of ministries to the maximum and appoint a woman to fill that position in order to achieve gender parity in the cabinet. Now, the suggestion comes after the president failed to meet the two-thirds gender rule in the nomination of cabinet secretaries yesterday. NTV's Brenda Wanga reports.
With the president's second cabinet all but done, the president finds himself facing yet another round of criticism over the failure to get it right on the gender front. The constitution requires that no gender should take up more than two-thirds of all appointive or elective positions. In the cabinet as presently constituted, this would mean that at least 7 positions should have gone to the women. But that was not to be.
We more or less see a repeat of what happened in the year 2013, because in spite of increasing the number of cabinet secretaries from 18 to 22, the number of women sadly remains small.
I'm still shocked that the president continues to flout the law and violate the constitution.
I mentioned earlier, I had forwarded the name of the Honorable John.
The president in his cabinet has appointed 6 women. Newcomer Margaret Kobia, the Minister of Public Service and Gender, Rachel Omamo at Defense, Dr. Monica Juma at Foreign Affairs, Cecily Kariuki at Health, Amina Mohammed at Education, and Farida Karonei at Lands. While lauding the president for considering the women for critical portfolios, gender equality advocates still want the president to uphold the constitution as far as the numbers are concerned.
We only saw the president make tokenism appointment by appointing an extra one more woman to cabinet. That still is below the threshold of the constitution.
The president hasn't fared any better in the other appointments, particularly the principal secretaries and chief administrative secretaries. Here, the numbers are also skewed in favor of the men.
Clearly, it's like the will to do it is not there, considering last time there was the case and this time now it has repeated itself.
Aside from the gender issue, the president has also been blamed for failing to name an all-inclusive cabinet as far as youth and people with disabilities are concerned.
First thing he would do as an ambassador of youth is to ensure youth are part of the 4, because if you look at the 4 pillars he is talking about, the key beneficiaries will be majority of the population. And majority of the population is women and youth.
The last cabinet had been declared unconstitutional by the High Court, and the gender equality activists say they had hoped the president would rectify the situation this time round.
We want to remind the president he swore to uphold the constitution. He should do that in deed and in action. We should do that through his appointments, and especially to places where he has the sole mandate of appointments, which is the cabinet.
It remains unclear whether they will be returning to the courts to try and force the executive to obey the letter and spirit of the constitution. Brenda Wanga, NTV.